So I haven't seen the new Mario 2, Mario Galaxy movie. I will once it comes out on DVD, but the first yes set of batch of reviews are out, and I've been listening, and pretty much everyone that I've listened to, they didn't like the movie. They thought it was really bad. They did say that the soundtrack and the animation was good, but everything else was bad. The story was weak. That's what they were saying. Um, I think last time I checked, IMDb was like 6 on IMDb. Let me just double check this. Excuse me. On IMDb, yeah, it's a 6.6. On Tomatoes, it's a 40%. People are just not liking uh, this movie. The first one, I didn't mind the first one. The first one was okay. I mean, I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good start, so I'm not gonna complain. When it comes to the first movie, I'm very lenient. I'm all for experimenting and being simple as much as possible when it comes to that first movie. I don't think you have to make the first one a great movie. You just gotta set the bar at a good position. That's what I think the first movie is for. But when it comes to the second and anyone else, that's when you got to step your game up. With Mario, the first one, it made like $1 billion. Okay, people like it, um, so that means you gotta again step your game up. You gotta add more, do better now. You gotta put in the work now. Really put in the work. And I feel I didn't see the movie, so it's really hard to say. But by the time it comes out on DVD, I'll probably forget what I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna do it now. But the, people are not liking it. Um, I'm not a Nintendo fan. I'm not really a Mario fan. I played Mario games and other Nintendo games, and I liked it. It's fun, but I'm not like a diehard nerd fanboy. I don't worship Mario or Nintendo. If Nintendo is to go bankrupt tomorrow, I probably wouldn't care as much. Whereas the other Nintendo nerds, they probably would freak out. But I like the franchise. I like what they're able to provide. It's a very kid friendly game that's not violent. Sometimes you want to take a break from violent games. I think Mario games is the place you want to go. But here's what I would have done, and I know I can't please everyone. People are gonna hate it. Maybe one person will like it. Two people may love it. Everyone else is gonna be like, I don't even want to hear it. What I would have done was sign a contract or for a three movie deal where it's going to be continuous till that third movie. So what would happen in the first? Will be an intro and origin story. Bowser steals Princess Peach, and Mario and Luigi have to go and find her and capture her. So again, long story short, Toad helps them along the way and type of things, and they will start at World 1, go through World 1 villains and things like that, World 2 villains, and then have a main, other than Bowser. Bowser will be the main villain of Part 3. But the main villain of Part 1 would be, again, I don't know all the characters, but they would have a main villain for the movie 1, Part 1. They go through that. In the second one, they will go through World 3 and 4. And then they'll have a new main villain for that part. Or villains. You could have maybe a couple villains. And after, Mario, Luigi defeats that. But along the way, they will meet different characters to help them. a little twist from the video game. So along the way, they'll meet different characters to help them. So in one, they probably could meet Daisy. In part two, they could probably meet Rosalina, Yoshi, and along the way, they're gathering a team to face Bowser. And in part three, again, during part one and part two, you'll be getting cuts of Peach and Bowser, talking amongst each other, little scenes like that. Then part three, you would have world. Part two is world 3 and 4. Part 3 would be 5 and 6, where you can have another villain in between that, but then by the end, it's Mario and the gang versus Bowser and his army. And long story short, just like the games, you win. You get the princess back, and then at the end credit, Bowser turns into Skull Bowser or Dry Bones Bowser. I don't know what the name is, but then potentially, if whoever has it, the rights or whatever, they can. Hey, we're gonna do a part 4 now, and then we add Dry Bone Bowser, other villains into it. Maybe Galaxy may go to Smash Bros type of thing. May add Kirby into it. I think that's what I would have done. Maybe not. Maybe something like that. I think the way they're going, it's okay. Again, I haven't seen the second one, so I really can't really give you what I really feel about it. But I think having it in a video game like movie, where, like I said, movie 1, you just go through to world 1 and world 2. You have a main villain or a couple main villains there. Movie 2, part 2, you go to world 3, world 4. You have a couple main villains there. And along their way, they're gathering help other teammates for that big fight for part 3. In part 3, you got world 5 and world 6. World 6 can be just Bowser's castle. That's all it could be. A little thing there, little plot, other levels there before you get to the major castle. But that's what I would have done. Keep it more organized, more similar to the game. Cliffhangers. Not making the hero doesn't always have to win or be victorious in every movie. That to me, that just gets old and redundant. Why does the good guy always have to win in all these children movies? It's not really realistic. Let the good guy lose. Let the good guy feel sad at the end. Why do the good guys always have to win? That's not reality. The good guys don't always or ever win in reality. They lose. People die. They're sad. And they must find ways to move on. But the way that they win and move on is something happens. Something just happens. A miracle happens. And they get over it. And it's just the same redundant thing. But I get it. It's business. It's what keeps people in the seats. People want to leave movies happy all the time, which is why it's a movie. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Let the lightning be your sword and the sun be your shield.